Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the SP404 Mark II, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. This is session 12.10, and I just figured I'd kind of do an in conclusion or kind of thoughts on the different SPs. So, got the SP202 here. I think if you're looking for something that can add some really lo-fi effects and sounds to your recordings, but requires a fair bit of work. It doesn't really have a whole lot of additional effects itself. I think the 202 is great. It is kind of slow and clunky to work with, but I mean, you've got lo-fi 1, 2, standard, and hi-fi that to record in. I would also say the pitch effect on this is excellent. I think it sounds really good. But all that said, this is a pretty expensive SP to get, especially considering the limited amount of effects and banks for playing sounds that you have. As far as the 303, I think this is a great alternative to the 202. It's a bit faster. It's got a better handling of polyphony. You've actually got 3 knobs for controlling your effects, and you've got a lot more effects to work with. Plus, this is where you've also got your first pattern sequencer. It's still also something that I think you can use as an end of chain effect with your Mark II if you'd like to. So I think the 303 does have an awful lot going for it. And I mean, me personally, I think if you're looking for a second SP or you've already got a 303, I would say like keep it around. I think that it's got a lot of good things to offer. And we got as far as this 404 goes, I mean, it's a totally decent box. I like it, but I think this is where I would start saying the sound's a lot cleaner. The lo-fi effect I don't particularly care for. It has a lot of great effects, so I think it does make a good end of chain effect, but you already have so much polyphony on the Mark II that I don't know that the 404 adds that much to your experience. So I don't know if I do have one, but if I was looking to go purchase something, I might not be interested in the 404 by itself, just because the compact flash storage is a little slow. But I don't know. If you're looking for a tool for helping sample and it's got a similar workflow to the Mark II, I do think it's something to gravitate towards. That said, if you're trying to choose between the original 404 and the 404 SX, I think the SX has a bit more going for it just because you've got the SD storage, which is just faster overall for how the 404 line operates. It is nice having the lo-fi button that you can use to kind of turn on and off as an effect versus kind of printing that to sound when you're recording. And I mean, it's got the same features by and large as what the 404 does, so I think it's a pretty good upgrade. And I think I don't have a 404A, so I can't say this definitively, but as far as my understanding is, the 404SX and the 404A are virtually the same thing, just that the A is able to operate on I think it's called the ARIA bus. But anyway, I mean, I think if you've got an extra one, definitely consider using it with your Mark II, either as a additional sound design tool or an end of chain effects for whatever SP you might have. And I think just kind of think about how you can use these things together. I think there's an awful lot of opportunity for being able to do those kinds of things. Anyway, I think that's it for today, everybody. I just wanted to do kind of a quick conclusion or kind of wrap up of where I was going and what I was trying to show you with these different boxes. I know I didn't do like too deep of a depth of any of them. If there's interest, just kind of drop some comments or notes in the videos. I'll probably take kind of some of the stuff I've learned, figured out, or already knew, and eventually get that written up in the guide for kind of operating with the various SPs. And I don't know, keep jamming, keep making tracks, and have fun, guys. Bye-bye.